So, hello and good evening together, and welcome to round 2 of the photo in the slide. Perfect. So, welcome to round 2 of the RennWelten Sprint Series. Today on Zolder in the rainy condition. Not, yeah, that's the Prime Series calendar. Sorry for that. Sadly, Dave wasn't able to in time to make it to the stream, so that's why I'm sitting here in the evening and have the pleasure to commentate round 2 today. And yeah, while speaking, my broadcasting software shut it down, so I need to restart everything perfectly. Yeah. But nevertheless, I hope you all had a pleasant start in the week. And after the first week, which was also really interesting and funny on the same time, Misano was already exhausting for some drivers regarding of different kind of incidences and everything. And yeah, I guess Zolder in the rain will challenge some of the different drivers as well this time. And yeah, just wait till I be able to join on the server again. Then we will have a look at the BOP today. Which I can say there is a lot of plus kilograms on the different kind of cars. So it's all as a track which is not really much driven most of the last seasons or races. So it's kind of interesting to see where all the different cars will be on the end on the balance of performance. So server is there. Connecting. Okay, let's have a look over the graphic. Here. Ah, perfect. This looks already much better. So, yeah, we have still free practice. We have 15 minutes to go. Wet conditions is on Zolder something really challenging. As you can see, it's on the edge and on the limit. And yeah, regarding the balance of performance, what do we see? 34 kilogram on the BMW. Well, that's tough, honestly. I guess it's a long time since I saw that much extra weight on the BMW. We have 22 on the McLaren, so it seems that front engine cars have a better advantage on this track. The Ferrari is with 6 kilos less. Really well balanced, I would say. And the Lamborghini is with 13 kilogram. Decent, I would say, for the Lambo, which most of the time has 20 or more kilograms on the side. And then we have the Aston Martin with only 3 kilograms less. Okay. And a Merc with also additional 24. And Porsche gets minus 17 kilograms, which is like, okay. Didn't expect it, the Porsche, okay, it's to be that low, but oh, we'll see. So the field is still pretty mixed. We have, yeah, we will see how different of the combinations will be. And yeah, wet is really challenging. I mean, you know, the chicanes on Zolder already maybe sometimes a bit of a coin flip disaster. And yeah, why is the 888 the only car with a different white sign? It is what it is. Okay, yes, we need the. That's better. Okay, we already see Bastian Richter here in the Mercedes. Fastest lap right now on the practice with 33.8. Close followed by Fidelbius on the Lamborghini, and between that is Tulloch with the BMW. So already there in the practice are really close gaps between the different kind of drivers. But yeah, let's see where the differences in the cars will be shown in the performance. So I would say let's hop right into it and have a look on the Mercedes of Bastian Richter and how sketchy the track is. Will be the German stream as well. Good evening, and no, sadly we are short on streamers today, so I am the only one who was able to stream today, and we decided we make the English stream today. But if you have any questions and you would like them answered in German, just write a German question there. I will answer them in German. Otherwise, if you keep your questions in English, I answer them on English. Yeah, like easy as that. So the main commentary will still English. Yeah, sorry for that, but we didn't have any other choice, and we wanted to be fair to the international viewers as well. Other than those different kind of emojis, so yeah. Next week, in the next race, again we can have two separate streams. Maybe we will see then. Yeah, but as we already can see, yeah, with wet the track is kind of slippery, and the exits are not as quite enjoyable on the curbs. And regular on Zolder, you have to work most of the time with curbs. So, and as you know from other tracks like Spa, or which are quite good examples, maybe Suzuka, where tracks where the curbs are necessary to get good lap times in, it can be sketchy, but there's already some certain rain line building up there, and yeah, the gaps are quite close here. And yeah, there we see Mulo with an 33-0, quite followed by Leon Bernd. So two Ferraris now, fastest cars in the practice session. We will see where it ends up in the qualifying. And yeah, you see the chicanes are really sketchy, and you see like already drifting to the next apex. It's really quite a party race here. But the field is pretty mixed up, so nothing really OP there. And yeah, I guess I just need to get my head up in a bit in the English commentary, because it was really on last minute change. And well, nice entry into the pit lane there from the McLaren. And there is George Boothby with an 33.8. Fastest are now on track. And yeah, if you have any questions or something else, let me know. If you want to see some certain drivers on the case cams or something, let me know. Any essence on the grid? Yes! If you can see, we have Martins with no lap time here, the number 400, the number 85 with Patil, and Asturino. And Patil is not slow, so I guess we will see him later back in the field. Yeah, Martins here von Reiskolben Racing. And here, Racing Point, which also had I would say the debut on the first season, with a really strong performance, and showed that they were capable to fight in the top 10. And yeah, we'll see. And yeah, 34.8 is, well, not enough right now, at least, to be able to fight for some good points here. But we will see where this ends. And yeah, there's a livery which I don't have. That's great. Patrick for P1. Yeah, the coach. Man, the myth. Patrick. Yeah. It's great to see him on track again. Patrick is a great guy. I know him already since a couple of years. Together his time with Niklas, where they drove for Rotronic back in the days. Also a great time. Yeah, and great to see him back. Racing. Szymanowski The Charlie community car here. Number 39. BMW. Driven together with... Is it together with? Yeah, with Fahrzeug. Of course. Let's see where his lap time is ending. On an... 3/10 faster than before, but still a bit of time left to get there. So we have now, on rainy conditions, the top 20 within 1 second. It's great, but I guess in the core frame we see a bit more. And with the temperature, 21 air, 24 track, it's pretty warm for rain. But okay. Don't mind me. Yeah, the chicane, which I guess I mean, it will be an interesting bet to see how many people will struggle with the track limits here on the first and the second chicane. One of the most challenging parts of this track. It's like also the calling for not gaining on track guards as on time would be maybe also a nice thing there. Here, West competition. Also on the way, Yonkers here, I guess with Gerd Fischer racing. And where do we have our donkey? Where is he? Evan. The Veloce AMG. With, why is it every time that I look at the Veloce car, I don't have delivery? All the time, yeah. It is what it is. Because Bergold for Iron Raw here, 18th place in the top 20, and went a bit wide there. Well, it's rain. I guess it will happen a lot that the apexes are won't be hit with properly. And here we have Dia McCormack, or McBobmac, some people already call him. Went full throttle in the VM to set the BOPs, and yeah, the time invested paid off, I would say, and I guess nothing less to expect from him today as well. Heading the second round of the season. Oi, 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 oi. Wow. It's every time impressive to see how the cars are start flying over these first chicane exits. Ay. Bumpy chicane. Cargo in bush. And yeah, as also in addition, since last week, just to mention it, we have some kind of copyright issues with the trailer and music on the stream starts and endings. So in the meantime, till we are able to fix it, there won't be any music on the trailer or between that, because we just I want to avoid copyright claims, you know, but just that you know. Yeah. That nobody wonders why there was sound missing on the beginning and on the trailer. So, still no lap time set. I guess the cut in the first chicane last round was too much. And I'm still waiting for a lap time from Daya here. And yeah, the rain settles on mid-rain. So it won't be much more sketchier now than it is. Which is like already enough rain, I would say. Today, how's it? What? I mean, is it yeah, TC1 as expected. Nothing else is map 2 in the rain. Is this sandbagging already? Or is TC2... Aha! Ah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it is sprint. The prime is tomorrow. I mean, as you see in the title, it's Sprint Series Day, not Prime Day. My overlay. Ah, yeah, sorry. Wait, which is it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. One of the things I wasn't able to change because it was like just, yeah, I can't stream. I was having a telephone call. What are we gonna do? And yeah, thanks for thanks for noticing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't saw it anyway. So, I guess the schedule of today's event are known. First race, driver change with tire change. Second race, driver change without tire change. But I would say with the rain conditions, it's way easier for the drivers. Because the tire wear is way less in the rain than in the dry conditions. So this will be an interesting evening, I guess, regarding on the pace. So we have 1 minute 40 to go till we get into the qualifying. And yeah, I'm thrilled to see how pace would be in the front. We have right now Leon Bernd with an 32.7 leading the practice. Quite followed by George Boothby and Bastian Richter and Liam Nuno on 4th place. And also the top 5 till top 10 within half a second is also really close stacked up together. And it will be interesting to see what the qualifying times will be then. And yeah, pretty great mix. Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes. And then we have later in BMW and Lamborghini and an Aston Martin, all within the top 10. So maybe the only thing we could miss is an Audi. Yeah, but that's most of the brands of cars we have there within the top 10. So I would say the BOP is good. And yeah, Leon Bernd also in the car of the Unicorns of Love Academy car. For these who are not or didn't notice or didn't know, which is a project between RennWelten and Unicorns of Love, that some of the car drivers which are going a really great pace are being in the UL Academy car and able to compete in this kind of events. And I would say if the pace is also good there in the qualifying and race pace, there are good chances here for the Academy car to be on the front rows on the beginning and in the points this evening. And yeah, they're all waiting for the skip of the session, filed up with a different kind of liveries. So we have Mertel Simsport Timilatonen on right now 21. What do we have here? Speed Force by DDR Sim-Racing. We have West Competition. I guess they have 2 cars in the grid. Veloce Academy. Racing Point. DX Team Motorsport. Unicorns of Love. And we have Iron Raw. We have... Is this Black Hats? Yeah, Black Hats. With Marvin Wessel. Adam Walsingham. Veloce. Marco Yonkers, the second West Competition car. Dyer McCormick. There's nothing much I have to tell there. Maciej Malinowski. Ja, Niklas Humann, Renn-Uni-Team. There's Lang with the speed drivers. So different kind of teams, different liveries. And like main teams academies, so like a great mix on the field there. The qualifying has started. I guess the first kind of laps won't be the fastest. I guess it will be take till 3 or 4 or 5 laps maybe till we have a rain line, and then the lap times, which are important, will getting set. We look up front with a BMW of SMP Esports, which are now the first on the grid, which will be able to start the laps into the qualifying, and they're quite followed by a train of 4 McLarens, or like 3 McLarens and 1 Ferrari. Here, all filing up, and guess soon starting to build up some gaps. Just some free space for the quali laps. And I would say we will have a look on the onboard cam of George Bufke and follow him 1 lap on the wet conditions in Zolder. There's McLaren. But we already can see also low TC matter. Still it is. Also in the rain it doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter if dry or wet. We go lowest TC as possible. TC1, ABS1. Which is like also not that new, but I also heard it from like 1 or 2 weeks ago that low ABS settings are now really good in the rain. Yeah, good entry into the turn 2, turn 3 exit, also very good. Good positioning. Do not get too way inside. But here, like, oh, good entry. Nice job there, well done. Okay, now first chicane. After 100-meter board over the first and the second. Straight steering. Do not get any slips there as possible. And heading right on the second chicane. And here, really straight enter. And being really careful with a short shift into 3rd gear. And in 4th gear also. And you see how close it is on the off track here, on a meter board. I guess for second. Yeah, he stays in 2nd gear here for an exit. And heading into the last chicane here. And we see what time it will be here. Oh, great entry. A nice exit, kind of a bit of oversteer. Wants to get here out of the corner really soon. And 35. So we saw practice, so there still needs to, yeah, the track dry up a bit on the racing line, so till the rain line will be settled. We have to wait, I guess, some 5 or 6 minutes. And yeah, let's have a look on the next PC for next cars here. Maciej Malinowski, Charlie Community car. All the start finish line. 1 second slower within 45. Leon Bernd here on its way. Invalidated his first lap. This current esports. Why am I missing so many liveries? I have to have a look at it after the race. Where's Aiden Walsingham? We have a lot of black cars in the field. Don't know why. Ah, nice entry. In chicane. Over the curb. A slight drift here. Ui, ui, ui. Yeah. You're already getting pulled right, really wide there, and with rainy conditions, yeah, it's not easier. A really challenging race day, I would say. What does the lap time say? Leon Bernd is now first with an 33.6. We see where Adrian Walsingham is. 8th place with an 34.6. Yeah, so Leon Bernd, 33.6, quite closely followed by David Patil, and 33.8, and really close behind him is Dario Imu with the Vlog Academy car with a 0.897. So really close between these two Academy cars here. And yeah, not far beyond Daimler Cormac, and I guess, yeah, he will catch up soon. The front rows, also Bastian Richter here, 3/10 quarter lap time, but yeah, this will change since we have still like 1 second to match the practice times, so there's still something to gain out of here. Who else is gaining time? We have here George Boothby, who was gaining 6/10, is now second with a 33.705. Second fastest car on the track, and yeah, really close to Leon. Yeah. Who else is gaining? Next car. The Low View Motorsport Project Arcane car, Konrad Ziata. Third place right now. Putting himself between Boothby and Tulik. Daimler Comic here, half a second faster. P1, 33.4. We see the track is going faster, and I guess the drivers have to hurry before the additional rain is coming onto the track. So the lap times now are really counting for the final results. Who else? We have Bastian Richter here, 4/10 up. This can get really close on third place. Lost behind David Patil, but still 2/10 behind Daya McCormack. So, what do we have else here? 3/10. Konrad Ziata still able to get some. It depends now on the last corner. Is he be able to put himself up again on the front rows? 3/10 up right now. This will be really close to the pole time right now. And it is pole. 33.392. But we have here Dariumo now 4th, and no, he lost 3/10 now. 1/10 up. This would, but yeah, it would already change some kind of position. So is he able to get? No, he's putting and getting fresh tires. Quite a good call here. Since it's only 6 minutes to go, there's not much time left. It's now the only last opportunity to be able to get a fresh set of tires running on last laps here. And yeah, Konrad Ziata is still first place in front of Diane McCormack and Leon Bernd. Leon Bernd here, 3/10 up. Now 2. He is able to improve his lap time a bit, so we'll see. Losing a bit of time. There was too much the curb on the inside, which he clipped. Yeah, now he has 2/10. There is the attack on the pole time. This could be provisional pole for him. Last corners to go. The 2/10 up. No mistake. Is it pole? Is it? Provisional pole with an 33.2, 1/10 up on the LFM Arcane car. And here I have we the next candidate, which would be Bastian Richter, 4/10 up. So this could be all over again, being a new pole time. Since a lot of people are still in the pits, we are waiting for the last attacks for the pole times, and Bastian Richter is really close now. He has already P2 in it. He just needs to get here the last corners quite well and refill over it into here. Also quite a drift there, but 3/10 up. Now he's losing a bit. Is it P2? It's P2. 1/10 behind Leon Bernd, Bastian Richter. But yeah, he still has 2 laps to go. So still opportunities to improve. Adam Walsingham also with, yeah, and every 10th is counting. Patrick Bigione here needs to improve. He is last place on the field, 1.6 seconds off. Yeah, so 8/10 up in his lap time. So this would be top 20. But I guess that's still not enough for Sprout. What they want to achieve. So I guess there's still quite a lot of improvements to go on the last 2 laps to go. Who else do we have? We have Meditonen 2/10 up. Otherwise, nobody is gaining anything out of the laps right now. So right now there are good positions. Race number 23 for Esports. We have Dario Lumo, 7th place, 1/10 up. Can it change? Yeah, P5 for him here with 33.5. So it's the margins on the top 5 are really close. So every better exit or entry will change a lot here. Sean Arnold from Yazid Esports here was clear of 2/10, now lost them again. So he has also the pace to be able to get in the top 10. So Diamond Comic in the pits, so he is done. He won't get any lap. So it's looking quite good for the front rows right now, but nothing would change. David Patil here, 1/10 up. And George Boothby also 1/10 ahead of his lap time. Ryan Yee is gaining also a bit of time here. George Boothby on its way. And already, and again they're all losing their time. They're gaining in the first sector some time, and now they're losing it again, sadly. Ryan Yee again with 2/10 up. Again losing a bit. Who's coming? Who's attacking the front rows? Right now nobody is improving that much. So we have Lukas Bergold, who's improving by 1.3 seconds. This could be pole. with a 33-0. What the fuck? Lukas Bergold here on its way to smack into the front rows. Yeah, 33. This is in 32. He's 1.4 seconds positive in the delta. Oh, is it it? Is it it? Ah, yeah. Oh. Ah, he had a track. Was it invalid? Okay, that's nice that my system didn't tell me that, but yeah, nice to know. Nice to know. So, we have Darilumo, Ryan Yi already again attacking with 0.2 up a second. And his lap still counts and he's still having a bit of time. So he's now the only person who can change anything right now. David Patil was 2/10 up. And yeah, he's also now going into the pits. All are going in the pits. Ryan Yi is the only one right now being able to improve. The low fuel motorsport McLaren car now lost again a bit of time. Is he able to get something out of the last corner? He still tries. 1/10 again up. And is he improving? No improvement there. That's it. Congratulations to Leon Bernd with the pole, 33.1, followed by Bastian Richter and the LFM car that plays Ziata. Konrad Ziata. I'm forgetting Konrad all the time, sorry. Yeah, I would say pretty close qualifying. We have the top 13 within half a second. After that we had quite a bit of a pace drop there over the top 20 around. But still quite close, quite great lap times that are driven, and now it's getting interesting, because getting the qualifying done is one thing. To survive the start, lap 1, in the rain, with an esport field, is something different. And I smell a bit of wrecking. Just a bit. I hope that all the drivers behave. And yeah, it will be quite interesting. So what, let's have a look on the field here. Ah yeah, so perfect. And where's the number 1? So Leon Bernd, first place, Unicorns of Love Academy. Bastian Richter, Unicorns of Love, so Academy cars faster. W, happy. Konrad Ziata, the low fuel motorsport project arcane car, on 3rd place, congratulations. And close behind that, Diane McCormack on 4th place. We have on 5th, the Lodge Academy, Dario Lumo, and behind them, Ryan Yi, the low fuel motorsport project arcane car, so car number 2 there. David Patil, Racing Point, Aston Martin, starting on the 7th place, followed by George Boothby, the Veloce Esport Competition, McLaren, number 75. Behind there, we have the West Competition, BMW, Marco Jonkers, and behind them, who completes the top 10, Francesco Fidelibus. I hope I spelled it right. I'm really sorry if I don't. Otherwise, you can slide me into my direct messages on Discord and tell me how the names are pronounced correctly, that I learn it for the next time. Otherwise, I'm sorry if I do it wrong. 11th place, Aiden Walsingham and the Donkey Whitehead. You'll be aside, SMP Esports, the BMW, and behind them, Sprout Esports, Noah Ida and Patrick Pione, and a Ferrari. Pavlo Golovchuk. I still have no clue how to pronounce it correctly. I'm really sorry. Gladius Competition. Really great livery, by the way. I really like it. It looks great. Yeah, Sean Arnold, ACC Esports. Black car, looks awesome. Why is one car missing? Is there one car missing? The 45. Why I don't get the 45 there? No. Viscera Esports. Kevin today. And then we have Simone Biscoli, the second Gladius competition car. And the second name I still can't pronounce correctly. I'm really sorry. Robin Dietzler, Reiscom Racing on 18th place. Nice job. And Nikodem Sobski, Williams Esports Academy car on 19th place. And behind them, who completes the top 20, Thomas Shamaitat, West Competition Racing. Then we have Michael Malinowski, the Charlie Community Racing car with Jaroslav Hansik on 21th place. And there we have Tobias Lang, Limitless Speed Drivers on 22th place. Marvin Wessel from Black Cats on place 23, followed by, and still again my tower is doing not what it should does. Yeah, there. Ricardo Hillegeist in 1-on-1 next neon racing car on 24th place. On 25th place we have Tim Letonen von Mertel, and there we have Fabio Elenaro on from RNL Raw with Lukas Bergot on 26th place. Jan Drexler, Skidmark Racing, 27th place, followed by Christian Holzin and Jas Gebel from the Renn-Uni team. And last place, Marvin Reisenhauer Speedforce, TDR Sim-Racing. And yeah, last place doesn't mean anything, because on the cars on the first lap you can still gain advantage out of it. So yeah, that's the whole field. 30 teams with 2 drivers, so we have 60 drivers here on the field today. The first 1 hours of 2. So just to mention it again, on the first race we will have a driver change also with a tire change, and the second race with a reverse grid will be done without a tire change, which I guess is not that bad on the rain. I mean, yeah, there is tire degradation, but the tire degradation is not that high as in dry conditions or hotter temperatures. So, eyes up front. We have still a top 5 of Ferrari and the Merc, and a mix of McLaren, Aston, BMW following up behind. So still a pretty big mix of cars, but we'll see what will happen after the start. Leon trying to warm up his tires. So a clean start for the drivers in the front rows is important, because I guess the drivers behind them won't wait till something happens. They will force their way up, and yeah, let's wait for the lights to go green. And there it is, the start of the second round. Wet Zolder it is, and the start already looked really good for Leon Bernd here. Yeah, also behind there's a big file up of cars. We look a bit in the field here. Francesco Filetus, yeah. Around the outside, Adam Walsingham here, but oh, look how far he's getting out. There's no traction, losing already some certain places here on the inside. is the Sprout car looking on one of the, I guess, competition cars with. Yeah, now my time tower is like going crazy. Oh, and yeah, fail braking. I don't know what happened there with the Lamborghini. SMP is got overtaken by Noah Eder in the Noah, not the Noah Esport, the Sprout Esports car. Oopsie. Guten Abend Bernd und auch von mir viel Glück für das DXT-Team. Yeah, let's have a short look up front here. Leon Bernd already getting a bit of a gap between him and Bastian Richter here, which is already under pressure by Dai McCormick, who, yeah, been waited too long to get ahead of the Veloce Academy car, which is now on 4th place, followed by Konrad Ziata from the LFM car. And we have Ryan Lee and George Kufki. And there is a fight on the top 10. Holy shit, 3 wide. And the West competition car right in the middle of it. Oh, yep. Yep, I expected that to happen. Oh my god. Well. Yeah. Nothing to say to that. So. We have. Yeah, so. There are the next attacks on. Yeah, he's attacking on the inside. And there on the outside is the Sprout Ferrari are trying to attack around the outside to get. Oh! Deep into that BMW goes and turns around! Why? Noah! He was way too late on the brakes. There no chance, and the BMW is also in need of some space here. And yep, he got turned around, hit the BMW. Yep. So a lot of things, I call it things, are happening here. What we are seeing here is that George Boothby is pressuring up the LFM car in front of him. And we see that he wants to get the place here up into sixth. And is really, yeah, catching on him. Behind we have the Gladius competition car, who made some progress out of the mess in the midfield here. And behind there we have Aiden Walsingham from Veloce, also trying here to stay behind him and catch up a bit. And Daniel Tulik also quite behind, followed by Francesco Fidelis from the Veloce car. Well, what is happening behind? We have here Marco Jonkas, followed by Kevin Cadet. And we have Robin Dietzler, followed by Sean Arnold in the Yassid Esports McLaren. So here right now everything seems kinda settled. Malinowski attacking, or is behind Berger here, so Malinowski seems to have a bad start. He was some places there. Let's look back in the front. Leon in his own pace, fastest lap time right now of the race, 33.9. Close, yeah, 3/10 off this time now. Bastian Richter followed by Dai McCormick. And behind there we have Darilumu and Konrad Ziata. So, yeah, seems quite decent here. Nothing serious happening. And George Boothby still trying to gain on the elephant car. And here we have the top 10 pack of the Gladius car, followed by Veloce of Aiden Walsingham. Yeah. Oh. Why a bit later on the brakes here from the Lamborghini? Cool. But it's working. Now the BMW of Deluxe already saw better times, as we would like to call it in German. Which onboard is it? How is the view on the cockpit? Yeah, not much to see besides spray. And yeah, it seems the rain also TC and ABS low settings are the matter to go. Yeah, how it should be done. How does it look in the McLaren? Yeah, same GC2. Also try to go for the safe variation there. And here George Boothby bouncing over the chicane. Still in the heat. Following E behind here behind. I mean, maybe together they can gain on Ferrari in front. Yeah. Otherwise, there nothing too serious happening here. Leon Bernd already close to 2 seconds of the gap here, minding his own business, and doing here a great job. Diamond Comic also lost a bit of time on Bastian Richter here. 1 second is now the gap. So where are close gaps? Aiden is close to follow, is more followed than on the hunt. So there are maybe some changes happening after the driver change, maybe. And the rain is calming a bit down in the next 30 minutes, so only that drivers can attack a bit more. It will be easier to race. They maybe have to adjust the tire pressure a bit in the pit stop, but nothing too serious. But it will be interesting to see who will be the first driver penalty because of track cuts. Hier Jan-Niklas Hohmann, was followed by Noah Eder. Behind that, David Patil was sadly turned in the incident in turn 1, but I guess the time penalties won't wait soon. If we look at the lap times, right now the fastest driver still on the field is Leon Bernd with a 33.5. Second fastest lap time driven by Dario Lumov, the Lamborghini on 4th place with an 33.6, and Diamond Comic with an 33.9. So mid or high 33 lap times are really fast right now. But most drivers in the field are driving around in 43.4. But I guess this is resulting of driving in a pack and bad visibility because of the spray. So I guess because of the tires in the rain, it makes sense to pit early and try an undercut. Because with free air or free view, they will be able to gain some kind of time on the undercuts. So I guess the undercut is a good possibility for gaining places, or also the big overcut if you have free air. And we see Dyer McCormick on last lap gained time on Bastian Richter. And Dario Lumo is also closing on Dyer McCormick, so it's getting a bit closer here on the podium drivers here around them, and also important points here to get. But I would rather maybe now hold position, wait for the driver swap and see how it plays out, because on the reverse grid you have better chances with being in the middle as far behind of the pack. So we'll see how the strategies will play out during the next 47 minutes. And also there behind is the both LFM cars and the Veloce car. We have Seata, Yi and Boothby here fighting. Or like, not fighting, but close together, I would say. Oh, and McCormick here not getting as well away as Bastian Richter is doing. So the Veloce Ferrari is closing up on Dyer McCormick and also showing himself in the outside mirror and saying, "Hello, I have pace." And yeah, and then comes the chicane and said no. So the 255 here, where is it? So that's the second close field of drivers here. So Kevin today from the Whisker Esports car here, closing on Yonkers, the Western competition car, and he had a great exit. So can he catch up? Can he try the opening on the inside? Nope. That's, yeah, he said that's not the opportunity he is waiting for, and better he's waiting, keeping up the pressure and waiting for a mistake. So, behind there we have the Aston of Sim Racing, limitless speed drivers, McLaren. Also really still close together. After there we have a big gap to David Patil, who made his... yeah, he made it through. Jan-Niklas Hohmann. Where is the Ida car? Something must happen again. I don't want to ask. So the second West competition car, Thomas Schmeitert here, between the McLaren and Ferraris, trying to find his way through that pack. And yeah, David Patil went through is now trying to get away, getting back into the points. He has still time left to get into the top 15, to be able to get some important points for him and his team. So there is nothing lost, so he is now clean air, 4 seconds to go, and I guess he will be able to make the time up. So what do we have here? Bastian Richter and I'm a Comic. Again a bit closer together now. Not even half a second between them. Leon still extending his gap now to closely 4 seconds. I guess the Ferrari with less 6 kilogram wasn't that fine bobbed kappa. So now he's but he's doing a great job. 33.4 was it last was it best lap time. His last lap time was in 33.5 there, so he was close to half a second faster than the cars behind him. But Dynamic Comic is really close. He drove in 33.6, so he has the pace, so he just needs to get in front of Bastian. That's so cool. He tried to stick his nose on the inside a bit and to say hello, but yeah, made his braking there a bit worse. He contaminated his entry there, and yeah, went really close on Bastian Richter there. Really near contact. Yeah, and still really close. So, and he has, yeah, he can go faster lap times, but now also Bastian Richter within 33.6 on a good lap time, getting on the pace. And also Dario from the Veloci car is also on a good pace. So now there is just now to be consistent, to not make any mistakes there, and giving any of the other drivers who are just waiting in the rear the opportunity to get in front of them or stick their nose into the turns. Because if you're getting wide in some of the corners here, you have no chance. You will go in the grass, you will lose a lot of amount of time. Because in the rain, if you fuck up, it would cost you a lot. Why is David Patil getting 5-second penalty? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe he started the first one of the collisions in the pack. So how do the lap times now look? The Comic faster. Again, still not giving up, fighting for the second place. George Boothby also still close on Yi here with 4/10 behind him. So the boxes. Mistake here from Yonkers, but no chance for today here to attack. We have the next penalty, which goes to 42 DSQ'd themselves. 10-second penalty for Noah Ida, causing collision. You can hear on the throttle how careful they are while accelerating out of the slow corners. Missing here the apex a bit. Yonka's being able to gain a bit of time here. And Dime McCormack. Oh, this is so bouncy. Oi, 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 oi. George Buffy here still waiting for their opportunity to attack the LFM McLaren. Very patient in the rear mirror of Ryan Yee. So the pit window is open, but still nobody decided to go into the pit. Nobody right now choosing the opportunity to undercut. Interesting. Oh, attack here on the inside. And today loses it a bit, but he catched the car. Nicely done. And drive-through by track cuts for Francesco Villero, so he cut it too much. He is the first one with the drive-through penalty. And that's the first 20 push-ups for me. Great. I will do them in the break. But this driver will put them down really far behind on the field, so I guess, yeah, they will lose a lot of points today, sadly. And here, Sean Arnold behind today, trying to get close to him, and he is having really quite good exits here. The 72 car is in the pits, doing one of the first pit stops. What's happening here on the lead? Bastian Richter and McCormack still the Mercedes pack on their way. And McCormack is really close, putting some pressure on Richter here. And Machiamalowski overtook Shamaitat here. I guess a laps ago because the tower is still needs some time to refresh as usual. No, he didn't. Why did the tower scare me? Nice. Never mind. Oopsily doopsily. Bad exit for the car number 8. And Vessel using the opportunity to overtake number 8. Job easy done. Oh yeah, McCormick is getting really close. Off the rear of Bastian Richter. We put entry and there is a back marker in front. The Academy Veloce Williams? Yeah. But nothing too serious happening, so all fine there. And George Boothby still on a hunt. They're in the behind with Aiden Walsingham. Behind the 202 car. Pursuit was the word I was looking for all the time. Next car's in the pit lane. 10 minutes to go to pit lane. I guess there was a mistake from Seata here because he lost some seconds. So 7 minutes till the pit window closes. The field is a bit split up, just a bit, tiny bit. Nothing too serious happening right now. Drivers getting the laps down before we get into the chaos after the pit stops. And the people getting quite aggressive. Rain getting less than 10 minutes. Yeah, as you can see, sadly, not very much racing or attacks are happening. I mean, Zolder is a track which is really, yeah, not wide on track. You don't have many opportunities to attack, and also in the rain, every bigger mistake on this pace can cause any different kind of mistake or forced mistakes, and you could lose a big amount of time, which you don't want to lose. Yeah. So that's, I guess, the reason for the drivers to take it calm and wait till an opening, like, yeah, till something opens up or mistakes forces. And oh, there was a car off the track. It's the number 44, the car of the Renn car, playing in the grass in the rain. More cars entering now the pit lane. McCormack, so one of the top 5 teams, Bastian Richter and Leon Bernd still staying out. Ciata also still out. So we get taking a look into the front. And yeah, we'll see what kind of lap times will come out there, because it's now important. Leon Bernd, the leader car, is also in the pits now. Basti Richter now taking over the lead on the last 5 minutes, so I guess Basti will stay out till the end. Drive-through penalty for Heckley, the number 77 car. So that's now 40 push-ups for me. Nice. Leon Bernd here in the pits, 1 lap after Dyer McCormack, who is giving the car to, who's it? Tinko van der Velde. Here. Right now on 3rd sector, entering to the second last corner entry. And where is the RennWelten 71? Still in the pits, but really close up in the front. We can see it on the track map. So that's just a question how much time they can gain. And 71 is already out of the pit, so it looks like some really clean, really good pit stops over there. The 888 also with a drive-through penalty. And the gap is still... Yeah, the tower still is changing. Oh, Tinko going a bit wide there. Wait. Ah, there it is, number 9. Julian Naumann. Taking the Unicorns of Academy car. Is now over 5 seconds. Yeah, around 5 seconds clear. So 1.5 seconds slow. So they gone safe on the pit stop, which is like pretty fair. Nothing bad or something. Lap times comparing. Bastian Richter 34.3. And we have Tinko van der Velde who is shortly editing his first counted lap time on the time tower. 23.3 is still the best lap time from the drivers in the Ferrari. Pinko driving in 34.8, so now losing a bit of time on the Unicorns of Love car, so he needs to pick up pace if they want to undercut the Unicorns of Love Mercedes car. And Bastian Richter entering the pit lane. So now it counts how good the pit stop was, how good the lap times are from the Williams Esports car. Tinko van der Velde on its way to try to, with the undercut, where they're like 2 or 3 laps now on the Unicorns of Love car. It will be interesting. Also the Unicorns of Love car quite in the front of the pit, so we will see when they exit or start the car. So Tinko is on its way. Let's see if there's something happening. 14 started the engine. Quite the same gap as with the Ferrari of the Unicorns of Love Academy car. Und ui, look at this. Nothing at all. Be afraid. Sascha Wasner taking over the car with the number 14 from Bastian Richter on the second place now, in front of Tinko van der Velde. 2 seconds is the gap, so the undercut didn't work perfect for Williams here. Unicorns did a great job, and yeah, but both teams were fast on the pit stop. Ria Norman and Leon Bent lost a bit on the pit, but the gap was 6 seconds, so big enough for them. So let's see if the driver changes in the field will mix up something now on the last 20 minutes to go. Pit window closing in 3 seconds. Adam Walsingham, the last driving car in the pit lane, making their mandatory pit stop. And yeah, we have Julian Naumann in the car number 71 leading the field, followed by Sascha Wasner and Tinko van der Velde. We have Joshua Allen in the Veloce Academy car on 5th place, followed by Nils Steinbrenner and Ian Murphy, the Veloce Esports competition car. On position 7, we have Markus Beblick, the second Lofi Motorsport car, on 7th place behind her, followed by the Gladys competition car driven by Romanenko. Gerd Fischer on the number 1 West competition car, beating the top 10, followed by Fabio Zebrin, the Viscardi Esports car, and behind that the Yas ED Sport McLaren, driven by Valentin Berrier. We have Oliver Martins taking over the Aston Martin from Reiscom Racing. Surprised is P13 is still a really good result in maintaining this position now. Will give them a great start into the second race. And so if they may keep their position, that's great for them and great points. Let's see. Andre Hartmann here behind with limited speed drivers, and the top 15 Ricardo Hillegeist here from the Next Neon Racing car. Julian Sauer in the medal motorsport by Ferrari car, but close, followed by Daniel Riccitelli. Is it spoken Italian? I don't know. I'm sorry. So the latest competition Ferrari is still close behind here, and we'll see if he's able to attack here. Sauer. We have the S&P Esports BMW driven by Cherepin, the number 888. And Danny von right in front of Finn Zimbal. The car which had a drive-through penalty now on the top 20th place here and attacking the second West competition car. Or putting it under pressure at least. Yeah, and they're quite close together here. So the gap again really big here now. Julian Naumann again 6 seconds in the lead. Last lap time and 33.9, 1 second slower. Sascha Wasner within 34.9. Followed by Tinko van der Velde, who is catching up a bit, half a second faster. Was his lap time within 34.4. So he's catching a bit on Sascha. And maybe this will get some interesting last 15 minutes here on the first race of Zolder of the RennWelten Sprint Series. And we have Joshua Allen, followed by there's an Aston between there, which is fitting, but yeah, doesn't matter. Ian Murphy right behind, and there was a mistake, and he's taking Ian Murphy on the inside here, attacking Nils Steinbrenner, and yeah, easy. Here's Steinbrenner trying to make a switchback, but is not working. Not enough traction here on his line, lost too much speed, and yeah, Ian Murphy 6th place, and yeah, maybe he can catch up to the cars in front. 5 seconds is the gap, and behind there we have Romanenko and Bebig, the two McLarens in the fight for P7. Two Ferraris here for in the fight of P15. God damn it. Still really also close together here. And again, Tinko is catching on Wasner, 3/10 faster the lap time here. And I guess I heard the DXT Porsche. Yeah, and he's going wide, making place or space for the two Mercedes drivers to going ahead with their battle. Nice move there from the DXT car. Nice done. Nice job. So Murphy is catching already, getting a second on the car in front. Joshua Allen within 34.8 and Murphy within 34.1, faster than all the cars in front of him. He now putting the fastest lap times here in the McLaren of Veloce. So there is some pace, and we will see if he's able to pull out MP4 here maybe. He is giving it all. You can see the slide here on the exit. He is trying to push for him and his teammates to get some points out of this race. And he's catching. And we'll see how fast it will pay out for him. Well, something happened to some drivers. We have Luke Whitehead in the back of the field, the Veloce car. Don't know what happened there, but they went far, far back. Seen in the DXT car, also with a drive-through penalty. Charles Lafonsig went also far back in the field. Also may been involved to some things on the field here. Identical lap times. Last round in 34. 3:75. So both drivers put down the same lap time. And pretty close are this one. Just close to a 10th is the difference between these two. So now it's really close. And Sasha only needs to defend the last 10 minutes in the race. Would be interesting if Tinku can attack out of there. And Murphy here is also gaining on Joshua Allen, the driver in front. Last lap in 35.5. Murphy over a second faster here. Is catching lap per lap. And biting down the gap between them. So he will catch up soon. But let's have a look to the front. In the cam of Tinku van der Velde here. Who is catching. But there are back markers in front of them. The number 55. And the 117. Tinko already showing himself in the mirror and saying, "Hello, my friend, how are you doing? I'm here as well." And here, a good exit from Tinko here. Trying getting up the inside, maybe. Yeah, he's trying getting in the inside, sliding a bit. Contact made there, but not the issue from Tinko there. So, great move. Right, perfectly positioned their car in the middle of the corner. And overtake was made. Great job by Tinko here, taking second place in the race. And now just needs to get his laps down in his pace he shown before. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, to be honest, from my view, it didn't. Interesting. So, Tinkerwood decided, okay, this was not as a great move as they thought it should be, and gave the position back to Sasha here. So, great move. I didn't expect it. For me, it didn't look like that bad, but fair move from the Williams car. Great gentleman's behavior here. But also, still, we will be able to see fighting. So, thanks for the content, boys. Maybe we will look in this contact after the race. And here Murphy 1.5 seconds close to Joshua Allen. So he's also really pretty much gaining on the car in front of him. And also here the gap is closing to Nils Steinbrenner from the two McLarens behind him. So he needs to pick up some pace, because the drivers behind him are 1 second faster a lap. Bad braking here from Marcus. But nothing to fear from the Gladiator's car behind. But they're still gaining on the LFM Ferrari. Driver penalty for the Sprout Esports car. Oh, look how great Tinko got through this chicane. Yeah, but the exit with dirty air is not that great. Oh, really close. Went a bit far on the apex of the corner. So the fight is, yeah, really up. But the gap now is a bit building up between the two LFM cars now. Both going on in 35-1. And Murphy closing up. So the Aston between them needs to make some space. He's a back marker. A Racing Point Aston Martin. He is now in the way between these drivers who will fight or try to fight for the 4th place. And Racing Point Aston with a mistake. Missing the apex by far. Okay, this was definitely a cut. But now the Racing Point should give the McLaren the opening. He's not fighting for position at least. And is blocking the McLaren in behind now, and it's already 1 lap under yellow flag. So he should be aware that there is yellow flag, that he has to make space for the McLaren, and he isn't, and the McLaren is right up his rear. I understand what's happening, but yeah, finally, like half a lap too late, he's making space in my opinion. Should have made it earlier and easier than for Murphy to be able to gain. Yeah. Meanwhile, we missed the overtake between Wasner and Van der Velde. So Tinko is now 2nd place in the lead, in front of Wasner. So and now we'll see Murphy chasing down Allen here. Murphy was definitely faster, gained a lot of seconds, like 5 seconds since he went out of the pits and took over the car from George Boothby. It seems that the Aston is getting here out of the slow corners and way better exit than the middle or rear engine cars. Oh, 4/10, only now the gap between them. Nice over the curb here. What? Don't tell me Alan hadn't disconnect when I was on him. Don't tell me that the commentator curse. Okay. Okay, I don't know what happened or why it happened, but it happened. So now Murphy overtook Alan. Number 77 getting an additional 5-second penalty. RennWelten, the Unicorns of Love Academy car, sorry, now heading into the last lap of race 1. Yeah, Tinko already 1.8 seconds ahead of Wasner, going down his pace. Murphy on 4th place. In front of him, BMW and Ferrari fighting. Do we have any other close gaps here? Not really. So congratulations to Julian Naumann and Leon Bernd winning the first race of the wet Zolder. Round 2, nice pace. Fefe definitely OP and under Bob Kappa. Second place, Tico van der Velde, congratulations. And Dia McCormack. And third place, Sascha Wasner and Bastian Richter, the Unicorns of Love Mercedes. Fourth place, Ian Murphy and George Boothby. Fifth place, Joshua Allen. We have sixth place, Steinbrenner, the LFM car, followed by the LFM second car with Markus Biblik, and behind them Romanenkov, Gladius Competition on 8th place, Gerd Fischer, 9th West Competition, 10th place with Carol Esports, followed by Yasid on 11th place, and on 12th place we have Ricecolm Racing, 13th place Limited Speed Drivers, André Hartmann. Ricardo Hillegeist von Next Neon Racing on 14th place. And Daniel Riccitelli from the second Claudius Competition car, team on 15th place. 16th place Metal Esports by Ferrari on the 888 SMP Esports car. Finishes with 17th place. We have Finn Zimbal on the 18th place from the Vincenzo Sospiri Racing team, and Steckenburger and Van closing up the top 20. So some incidents happened. First race was otherwise pretty clean, I would say. Some things we saw, we pretend that we didn't saw them. And yeah. So now we're getting shortly into the trailer. I'm grabbing shortly something to eat and then head into the second race after a short break. Thanks for watching, and we see us back after a short break. Now, audio is back. Audio is back. Sorry, I had to restart some certain things, and I forgot to unmute my mic. So, second race in 2 minutes to go. It seems to dry up after the session skip, so maybe we will have a try or a bit of a slidey second race, which will be really not great for the tires. And yeah, if you, otherwise, let me know what you thought of the first race. What do you think of the paces of the BOP? What do you expect to happen on a second race? And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What could happen on the second race? I mean, it's usual that the reverse grid is like getting a bit chaos into the field, and with tires starting on damp conditions, maybe, yeah, the tires will die pretty soon, and yeah, it will be really challenging for the second driver to survive the last 20 minutes on this kind of tires. So session skip there too. So, now it's getting quite interesting. We have dry, clouded conditions, optimum track, 23 air temperature, so this will get really funny. It makes it now easier for the drivers on the beginning, but let's see how dive bomb aggressive this race will be. Evening, Stefan. And yeah, there was a German stream announced, but on short notice we had to shut down the German stream because we only had one streamer today. That would be me, and we decided to only stream the English version today. I mean, you also can ask questions or anything else in German. I would also then in German, but the main commentary will remain English today. So I hope it's not less enjoyable for you. But yeah. So, there we are. Loudest competition on first race, since we have reverse grid, first position. Starting from pole. Second, have there's next Neon Racing, second place. And third, we have Limitless Speed Drivers. Oliver Martens von Esports Racing on fourth place. Valentin Barriere von Yassid on fifth. Fabio Zebrin von Discover starting sixth place. Gerhard Fischer, seventh place. And Romanikov, the second loudest competition cars on eighth. And Markus Public, the LFM car on 9th, and the second LFM Ferrari is then on 10th place. 11, Joshua Allen, Veloci Academy, followed by Iman Murphy, Veloci Esports, and then we have Sascha Wasner, Unicorns of Love car, Tinko van der Velde, Williams, and Julian Naumann, the Unicorns of Love Academy car on 15th place. Julian Sauer, Metal Motorsport by Ferrari on 16th place. We have SMP on 17th place. Vincenzo Suspiri Racing on 18th place. Black Cats on 19th place. And West Competition car number 2 on 20th place. Veloci Esports, Luke Whitehead on 21. And Williams Esports Academy on 22nd place. Ren O'Neill on 23. And Charles Lafonsig on 24. And Racing Point 23. No, that's one, 25 and 24, sorry. Speed Force, TDR Sim-Racing 26th place, and Sprout on 27th place, DXT on 28th place, and we have RN Raw on the 29th place, and completing the grid we have Skidmark Racing with Sven Paul. Passt, Stefan, freut mich. So, there we go. Double file right in front of the last corner combination. from rainy to dry conditions in the second race. Nice change of conditions there. So let's see what will happen in the second race. Ice with content. And it's green. So what's gonna happen here? The McLaren's already falling to side by side, but yeah, defending line here in front of the Mercedes. And in the inside goes Martens. Oh, very wide pushing. That could be contact, and Hartmann going through there, taking advantage out of the situation. And on the inside goes Fischer, trying to get past the McLaren here. Is this with car? No, this is the Yazid car. Yeah. So in behind, what's happening there? Okay. Okay, Veloce took out Unicorns of Love. So Tinko van der Velde on 10th place now gets in front. And is now directly behind you. Number one, and there is big content. Let's see what is happening there in the chicane. Yeah, a slightly tap onto the rear, and yeah, nothing. Yeah. Nothing furthermore, I guess, to explain. Yeah, slightly tap on the rear, and you can't catch the car. Welcome to ACC, ladies and gentlemen, where every close contact is like slightly a death. And yeah. So then there was this incident. The car number 71, the winner from the first race, is now up to 5th place in front of the Low Fuel Motorsports Porsche Taycan car, followed by Tico van der Velde and Luke Whitehead, who made some great places, also right up in front, carrying some points here. Behind there is the SMP BMW, and the other car who had some points, Sascha Wasner, is Unicorns of Love car, is on 16th place. Where is... Ah yeah, okay, no. Yeah, so a big point loss here, and there is Luke Whitehead and Tico van der Velde fighting against each other for the points. And Luke is showing that he is not patient of waiting. He wants to get up in front of Tinko. Because Tinko... I don't know, but he seems not easily getting away, but yeah, since he's getting attacked every corner, yeah. So now we have a big file up in the midfield. So since it's dry conditions, of course, we will have a bit more consistency in the cars. And also in the lap times. Oh, going a bit far. So Martens was right up in front in the beginning of the race. Lost a bit of, like the whole grid, so went far back, and yeah, so right now we have the Gladius competition car getting some gap between them and the second place of the limited speed drivers. And here we have Marco Kubik, followed by Julian Naumann, and right behind the next new racing car and the LFM car, followed by Veloce. So Luke Whitehead now in front of Tinko van der Velde, and behind there is the file up of the big midfield. And yeah, Sascha Wasner now in the need to try to get some places back after the incident with the Veloce McLaren car, who hunted them nicely into the rear. Irma Murphy like just could be as fair maybe and give him the position back. Regarding of the how the incident happened, and yeah. Right in front we have the which is the speed racing car attacking on the Merta Esports car. Overtake done, and out the outside is the West competition car greeting. Get Fisher here trying to get around the outside, not enough space, and on the inside is a free wide opened. Oh my gosh. The SMP car here also in this pack, and between there was also a McLaren involved with Schneckenburger. And right behind there comes the Veloce car of Murphy and the Mercedes. Oh my god, they are so close together. And there is the RN Raw car attacking on the outside of Wasner. So, a lot of things are happening here. The pack gone wild. So, in the front now, Markus Biblick under attack from Julian Naumann. Try to look up inside a bit, but Biblick maintained in the lead of this position with P2. And the lap times are fastest lap of the race so far, and 29.3 from the leading Ferrari, followed by we have a look. Julian Naumann with a 28.9 fastest race lap. A bit faster as the cars in front of him. Markus Biblick also can going some pace, but it seems the Ferrari is still a bit faster. And Luke Whitehead also chasing down the next Neon Racing car in front of him. And Nils Steinbrenner still in front of Tinko van der Velde, who is losing now some time on the cars in front of him. So, and this big midfield pack around P15 is still in the go. But here we have the fight for P20, West competition against Skidmark Racing. Side by side, really close here, the two BMWs fighting. And trying... no opportunity there to attack. The Williams Academy car trying to attack on the inside of the Ferrari, the 117. 5-second penalty for Eo Murphy for the push against Shavasna. So there's still a big file up, and Luke Whitehead with the fastest race lap and 28.5. He's going for the lap times. A lot of faster than the car in front of, the cars in front of him. Luke want to get some points back from the first race after they had a bad position. So Hilliger is under pressure. And also the Blick followed by Julian Naumann. And yeah, Hartmann with a 29.6, half a second slower than the cars behind of him. So he needs to grab up a bit of pace, otherwise the McLaren from Lowfield Motorsport will catch up to him with the fast Ferrari from Unicorns of Love Academy really soon. And right behind there goes Luke Whitehead, overtaking the next Neon car, making his way free and maintaining his pace up to the front and going full throttle. Nico van der Velde right behind there overtook the Ferrari of Steinbrenner, is now behind the Mercedes of Next Neon. So Next Neon again in the need to defend against the Mercedes from the Williams drivers. And the SMP Esports car is just waiting there for any mistakes to happen to gain an advantage out of it. Meanwhile, the West Competition car is gaining a bit of a gap with the other BMW behind him. And Sascha Wasner is now past the Veloce McLaren and is trying to get some places. I mean, it's just 10 minutes, which like flew away like nothing. So 15 minutes still to go to get on some pace and get back some places and some points. But yeah, that's what I expected from the start in the second race. That particular big chaos. And there on the inside. Oh, Luca Schneckenburger. Yeah. I don't know what. I've lost the car. Was forced wide. I don't know. Sadly for him, this fight is done and still directly in the next fight with some other cars after the rejoin. So we go back a bit. Yeah, here Sascha Wasner really close with a better exit out of the chicane. Side by side now. So into the chicane, easy overtake done. Sauer gave him the space to make the overtake clean and avoid contact there. So here Jaroslav Honzik from the Charlie Community Racing car. Right behind Simbal and Fischer. Lap times are quite even. Fischer was a bit faster last lap than Steinbrenner. So Steinbrenner also they need to get a bit of pace. Otherwise we'll catch up soon. And we have the next fastest lap time. And 28.3 from the SMP BMW. Yeah, still close up behind of Tico van der Velde, who's still not past the next Neon car. And look right at already in the back of the Unicorns of Love Academy Ferrari, who is stuck behind the LFM car. And the LFM car had a bit of bad exit and Naumann tries on the outside, sees there is no space, so what's gonna happen now? Whitehead now on the outside. Yeah, whoa, this is so stuck together. Hartmann here pulling there a big train of fast cars who want to get past him. Holy shit. And Naumann looking for the overtake opportunity, and Whitehead is also close behind, who just also is waiting for his opportunity. Sticking the nose also on the inside here, or the corner on Naumann. So it's really, really closed up here, the battle for the, second till 5th position. They're all stuck behind now. Hartmann is not on the pace to get away from all these cars now. And they're all stuck behind him. And Biblik is now in the need to overtake Hartmann, but also to be aware of what's happening behind him. And here Naumann with a way better exit, placing him on the outside, but yeah, there's not much else to do. I mean, yeah, you can try the counter and switch back there, oversteer from both cars behind there, and Naumann now on the defending line, harshly defending here on Whitehead, and Whitehead has also some run, and here Naumann again attacking on the outside, and Luke Whitehead is waiting. Whitehead is waiting. Yeah, SMR had a great start. Since the incident which happened on the beginning of the first lap, some people had the opportunity to gain advantage out of it, so yeah. Nicely executed. And they're all for, yeah, there goes the LFM car wide. Naumann now on the outside, but doesn't have the run. There's not enough grip on the outside of this corner. So as long as you're in the ideal racing line, you have the best opportunity to defend your position. And yeah, the limitless speed driver's car now under pressure, because there's the top 10 right up to his rear, and all want to get past him. So here is Bierblick with a good exit on the outside, and there's contact. Oh, this was close. This was close, and trying to get up the inside line. And there's contact. Oh no! Luke touched their Ferrari off the Academy car, I guess, as far as I saw it. And Tinko now getting on the inside through this, yeah, confusion or this chaos which caused the situation. And now Tinko is past the next Neon car, as well was Gerd Fischer. No, it was Herrepinen. Gerd Fischer now catching up to the next Neon car. And Julian Naumann lost quite some places, sadly, to that collision. So I guess there will be a time penalty coming up, I guess, through this causing of collision. And now Tinko had to defend himself against the SMP Esports car. He is going full throttle. He is attacking, as would be there nothing to lose. Oh, next Neon car really closing up here, pushing the SMP car a bit out of the corner. With like the little tap and greeting like, hey, can you go a bit faster, please? And Hartmann defending for his life here. And you can see Markus Bierblick is trying to get past him, because he sees Whitehead behind him now, who is also on the way with a great pace. So we have here around the top 10, closing up here the top 15. Sascha Wasner here also through this chaos and the stuck up file, who is coming out of P2. He also can catch up to the cars in front of him, and maybe with some chaos or collisions gain also advantage and gain places back which he lost. And there we have an McLaren on the outside. That is Hartmann on the outside, who had maybe a bad exit, and now is Tinko on the inside of him, getting pushed by the SMP BMW, who is accelerating him that they get past this McLaren. And now side by side into the chicane. Hartmann lifts, and there's contact. Oh, Gerd Fischer. Damn it. He just rear-ended the next Neon Racing car in the chicane because he wasn't too careful on the brakes. Sorry for the next Neon Racing team. They got ended and did nothing wrong there. And then behind there's a Lamborghini in the wall, like spun around again. So chaotic, guys. It's like the last laps of Daytona yesterday evening. The guys going crazy, but there's 40 minutes to go. And there's like the racing is nothing to lose. The LFF Ferrari goes wide, was forced out. Wait, there's contact! Oh my gosh! What was this from the low fuel motorsport Ferrari? Rejoining on the track. Getting forced wide and rejoining on the track and spinning through the rejoin. I mean, he wasn't that far off track, but oh my goodness. The Unicorns of Love car got taken out again. So the rejoin lost completely the car on the entry. Luke Whitehead putting pressure on the still driving or surviving Longview Motorsport car. Right, already on P3, but still 1, 2 and 12 seconds is the lead now for Daniele Catelli from the Gladys competition cars. He's just doing his laps now. He's enjoying the show because everybody behind him is wrecking and crashing. He can just do his lap times with an 28.6. He's close to his personal best of an 28.5. He is really on his consistent laps. He's putting the laps down to ensure that they will stay first place and get some great points. And if we look at lap times, Markus Biblik here is only doing half a second lower lap times. Also, Luke Whitehead can't go any faster. The only car faster right now with the fastest race lap is Tinko van der Velde, who drove in 28.4. So there is more pace to come for these drivers, but they need to overtake the Low Fuel Motorsports car pretty soon. Otherwise, there's not much of an opportunity to be able to go attack on the Gladiators car who's leading the race. Because the gap of 12 seconds is too much. So, the pit window is open. I'm interested to see which car we will see first in the pits. Here, Charles Fonzig now behind Hartmann. Just wondering, where's the... Oh, there are a lot of cars entering the pit lane. Like half of the grid already went into the pits fully early to give the second driver the opportunity to work with the already used tire, but to get more familiar with it and get the opportunity to early start managing it. So the BMW of the 888 is still the fastest lap time on track with an 28.3 lap time. And here the Ferrari getting attacked on the inside of the Racecom racing car. Overtake, nicely done, I would say. Where's my mark? So Hillegeist and Zerbin entering the pit lane. And the Racing Point Aston Martin now trying to get on the inside of Hall, number 42 car. Oh, really early on the brakes from the BMW, but overtake done. So, what changed? We have Yi now taking over the Low Fuel Motorsport, McLaren followed by Ian Walsingham and Dyer McCormack and BMW of Tillich. Oi, bad bump. Walsingham has the overlap. Is it enough? No. Oh, and there comes the... Oh my gosh, about this close. McCormick was flying onto him on the braking zone, like, yeah. Nothing. And then we have Leon behind. I mean, seems that they lost something on the pit time because they're right behind the next Leon. Nine. No, next Leon is not behind them. But they lost some. Yeah, they lost a bit of time during the pit, it seems. And there's the attack against on the outside from Walsingham. Yeah, good positioning with the car on the outside. Nice job, well done. And here is Di McCormick trying to stick his nose up to the inside behind the car of Walsingham and to get an advantage and a better positioning for the overtake. And both cars. Yeah. 2 overtakes now. This must suck up, to be honest. And yeah, nothing to take a break from, because now the BMW of SMP is back. And oh, there was contact over the bump, so the bumpy, yeah, the line over the curb seems to be not as good as before now. And 3 cars are passed now, and the 2 Mercedes are now taking the attack onto. That's not the car I'm searching for. That's the car. Simone from Claudius Competitions car. Going over the line within. What lap time is it? Okay, so it's still the out lap time, so. Yeah. So let's see how the lap times will be from the drivers and how strong they are able to getting back on the 10-second gap. So however, 30 minutes to go, 10 seconds is the gap. That's a rough time plan to go. And Di McCormick seems to be enthusiastic to close this gap, and we'll see how both Mercedes will be able to do that. Yeah. When I see correctly, we lost some cars now. Yeah. But still everything is racing. I'm just blind. And the DXT car are in rows. Skid Mark Fisher here also in the pit lane. 12 minutes still to go, so the field is really splitted up now, since some drivers did already their pit stop. Some have still their pit stop to do, so it's still pretty mixed up, and we only see the results of the different pit stop strategies or pit stop timings on the last 20 minutes. And here you can see Gerd Fischer really getting close. Yeah, on the Mercedes of what is it? Oh, he's in front of Di McCormick. Oh my god. So Gerd did a great overcut and overtook. The driver now is Jonkas, who needs to get his tires pressures up quickly as possible. But great positioning for the West Competition drivers. And yeah, next penalty for Yi with a 5-second penalty. And now we have a great field mixed up of Veloce versus West Competition versus Williams here. And SMP also, not to forget, right behind them. With still the 888, the fastest lap time of the race. So they're pretty close together here. From P2 till 5. And Walsingham is doing what lap times now? So the 29.0 was his last lap. Just 2 tenths faster than the leading car. So, which means the lap times need to... Oh my god, Dyer McCormick is entering the chicane like hell no! He is entering the corners like with such an overlap of speed, like getting pretty close to the rear of Yonkers here. Holy shit. Which shows how much faster McCormick can go. So we have here Lukas Bergold, yeah, followed by Leon Berndt. And Lukas Bergold was freshly out of the pits. Here Leon getting the better entry, but still not enough to attack. A bit of a slide. Leon getting close. And here Sean Arnold against Roll. The overtake. And here are the top 20 fighting together. Yonkers with the penalty of 5 seconds. This will put him behind all the behind the 888 right now. Oh look! Oh my god! The 202 was like oi. Wild entry into chicane like this. The whole pack want or trying to getting past the BMW here on the inside on the brakes. And the 202 car made the overtake, and behind there are the Black Cats car also trying to getting past. Oi, Dyer McCormick here with a very bumpy exit out of the chicane. Losing a bit of time now to the cars in front. And yeah, and then Walsingham continuing with a good pace here, making some space on Yonkers. So 7.6 seconds the gap to the car in front. Half a second faster than the Gladiators car, so it's getting quite tense now, because it was just 4 minutes since he could start catch up the car in front, and he's doing great pace. So it's getting really tense for the Gladiators car. They need to pick up pace a bit, as fast, or to drive as fast as they can, because Veloce Esports will close up to them. It's just a matter of time. And as long as they can extend this time overlap till they catch up, they can use this rest of the time to defend. 5 seconds, also for Walsingham. Okay, never mind. Now, now that's not anymore doable. Oh, there's the dive bomb. Or the try at least to attack Comic on the inside. For the last cars are in the pits. Oh, come on, Boofby. Oh, this wasn't necessary. So now the Veloce car back on track in front of the UR Academy car. I think the side-by-side was really fair till, yeah, McLaren went a bit wide there. The Charlie car is back on P8, driven by Michael Manilowski. Okay. And yeah, with P8 a definitely better result than last race. And who knows where the pace is going. Maybe also there are still some points still in there. Since we have the group of 5-second penalties here in front, which would both lose 5 seconds. So right now McCormack has... Wait, are you kidding me? Is the gap really just 5 seconds now? Did they lose so much time right now? Okay. I mean, they're picking up pace, so 8/10 faster than the Ferrari who's leading. So if they're continuing this pace and maybe also keeping the pace difference, Veloce could still have a chance for the lead, like depending on how fast they can overtake the Ferrari. But yeah, 6/10 faster than. No, was this mistake? So the pace drop in the tire is showing that it is there. Nicely done by George Boothby taking the inside. Is there a switchback? No. Inside open for the Ferrari also from the Academy car, Bits of Love. A bit of a slip. Now the inside line for the next upcoming turn. Yeah, nicely done. Lange losing 2 places. If you can't cover the inside, it's really bad for yourself, so fighting back on the outside is not efficient. So 17 minutes on the clock to go. McCormick on the inside right now of the West competition car of Yonkers. Yonkers on a is in the need to fight back here. He has the 5-second penalty, so just stay in the slipstream. 10 seconds for the number 8 car. Okay, they will go far back. This will hurt. Fastest lap time by the 711. Was taken away from the 888, so they changed tires. Or I don't know how they no, they can't have changed tires, but okay, late in this race, doing the fast lap time, it's wrong. They have a great setup tire wear. Drive-through penalty on the 255. And McCormick is attacking to Walsingham. And the gap is close. There is the opportunity also for McCormick, for the Williams car, to take the win if they are able to close this 4-second gap onto the 201 car, who is leading since race begin. The last 15 minutes, the last quarter of the race now. And let's have a look at lap times. In 29.1 from Bisoglio, we have a 28.2 from Aiden Walsingham, followed by also 28.2 by Dyer McCormick. So both drivers, both Mercedes, are 1 second faster than the Ferrari up front. Only Yonkers right now losing a bit of pace. Oh, McCormick with a mistake on the exit of the chicane, losing a lot of time again. 1 lap work, 1 minute 30 taken. I mean, maybe still gaining, but McCormack can't afford any more issues like that to have a chance for the win. If Aiden Walsingham is catching up the Ferrari and they start fighting, the cars are getting mixed. So George Boothby now with a 5-second penalty. So losing the place also to Bernd and Lang. So it's getting tense for the leading car. For the Gladys Competitions car, where then since the first lap and a nice race, had nothing to worry about, just drove the laps. But now are in danger because only 2.5 seconds for Aiden are to catch, and if he is continuing his good pace, he will catch them soon. So he's picking up the pace. Zuglio now also in the 28 lap times, but still 7/10 quicker was Walsingham, and a new fastest lap time of the race from Dyer McCormack with a 1:27.955. So he's cracking the lap times right now and trying to catch up the gaps, which are not much anymore. So it's literally 3 seconds from McCormack to Walsingham, to the leading car, and yeah, Walsingham also under the 2 seconds now, really getting close into and bigger in the mirror of the Ferrari. So he lost again a tenth of a second in the last sector. But the time looks good. So next lap you're going under 10 minutes. So the time is running out for the Mercedes to catch and to overtake the Ferrari. So now it's just stay in front as long as you can, try to survive. Again 28.9, but from Zuglio, and 28.5 from the Mercedes be up and high, and so both gaining half a second. Those are half a second each lap now. So if we continue with this, both cars are catching within 3 laps. So this means last 5 minutes to go can get or not even 5 minutes, so like 7 minutes. In the last 7 minutes it's getting really tense, and you can see Walsingham also really pulling down the hammer, catching and getting closer and closer as we watch them lap for lap now. It seems that the Ferrari has out of the chicane here in way better exit, but yeah, they're still gaining on the braking zones, and here Aiden Walsingham now within the 1 second gap. And why Walsingham is catching, also McCormack catching up both cars. McCormack still quite a bit faster. And yeah, 28.7 now from the leading car. And 28.2 from Walsingham, and then 0.1 from McCormick. So every time Bisuglio goes faster, both drivers behind going even faster and trying to get everything out of their tires and their cars as much as they can. Really amazing lap times here, still after 1 hour of racing. And yeah, Walsingham now closing the gap like 7/10 now. And yeah, here like way better exit out. And he's like signaling with the flashes, hey, you get the position anyway, I just want to be up front of McCormick. Can we make a deal out of here? But I guess he knows if he keeps Walsingham behind him, he keeps also McCormick behind him. So the strategy now is clear. And I said 7 minutes, but nevertheless it's 8 minutes 40 when Walsingham is entering the rear now of the latest car. So great pace here from the both Mercedes. And here they are. So now it's just avoiding mistakes, getting used to the dirty air behind the Ferrari and catching. And yeah, 29.1 Aiden Walsingham and 28.6, but McCormick are again cracking 28.1. McCormick is putting down the hammer. And also here, Bisuglio already fighting with the car, had to lift off to not getting, yeah, too much away from the ideal line. Yeah, here is close. Oh, what the hell? What a really bad exit, and that's it. That is the lead for Walsingham. I mean, yeah, easily. Yo! What happened? Yeah. I want to say many things right now, but it seems like Walsingham tried to get a bit away to not get too deep into the apex of the chicane. So in this moment, Bisuglio steered in and turned him. And now Walsingham lost his chance of the podium. Wow. I don't want to hear this voice chat of this. Yeah, he must be really frustrated right now, and I can understand it. But yeah, now we have McCormick next in line, battling for the lead. And yeah, 5 minutes to go. It depends how fast the stewards are deciding this situation. I didn't saw all of the inputs, but for me it was definitely the Mercedes on the inside line, and to steer in there was, yeah, you could call it a kill. So it was, So I would, yeah. Oh, and McCormick looking up the inside, putting his nose in there, and both spinning! Ach, you guys, you're kidding me. McCormick throws it away! And there comes Yonkers in the inside line and says, yeet it! What? Oh my god, this choking. Yonkers now saying, thanks, Williams, thanks, Veloce, I'm taking this podium for free now. McCormick now in front of Walsingham. And Jonkers now just need to put the hammer down. Natürlich, yeah. So now we have the same story again. Now, this is... You see this? Aha, now he avoids it. Okay, so... okay. Aha, interesting. Yeah. So McCormick is still within... Also, McCormick could still gain some of 10th and be able to get on the podium if he stays within a 5 seconds gap between him and Jonkers. Which I guess he will do, but oh my god, both drivers, Walsingham and McCormick, won't be happy after this happening in the last 2 laps. Drama, drama. And SMP will be really happy. They have no penalty. They will be race winners in 2 laps. So McCormick needs to close some 10s now. Otherwise, his chance of a podium is done. That's just now the question. Is Cormac able to 2.0? It's still really close. Two or 3 tenths is already enough. If he gains 2 tenths, then he still remains on the podium. He doesn't have to fear anything from behind. Why is Walsingham attacking on the inside? Oh my god. He's interfering with McCormick's podium. Walsingham is saying, no, you can't get the podium. I don't want you to get the podium. Oh my gosh. How does Walsingham make the run on the outside on him? Holy fuck, what? Oh my god, McCormick must be so happy right now. Oh my gosh, he lost so much. Oh my god, that's enough. That's it. With this attack, Walsingham destroyed McCormick's chances to be oh no, never mind. It's 3. It's a 5 second or a 3 second penalty. I'm just dumb. I can't count. 3, 4, 4.5 seconds. So McCormick is still a half of the second clear. Yeah, half a second is clear now on Jonkers. So now we have 3-1. Yeah, okay. Now he's in it. Okay, yeah. My fault. I didn't say anything. Why did I was thinking about a 3 second penalty when it was a 5 second penalty? I'm just dumb. So final lap for Jonkers. The gap now 4.5 seconds. So as long as McCormick stays within this half second of the lap between him and Jonkers, then he has podium. On the behind, the car 71 will be able to get will gain 3 places up front, so P6 will it be for the 71 since they all have a 5 second penalty. So it's just a question for McCormick to maintain. Oh, he's losing a bit of time, so Jonkers is putting the hammer down. He knows what he has to do to stay on the podium. Oh my god, that's 2.6. 3 points. Oh my god, it's so close. This is getting really close. So, congratulations to Yonkers, who wins the second race. Provisional win. Why is this pit thing so... Okay, then we have SMP. Congratulations to the win. Because after 5-second penalty, they are the winners. Second position for Gladius competitions. Great job, great... Well done, well executed. And we have Aiden on the 5, McCormack on the 4. We have Fuel Motorsport, Charlie Community, Unicorns of Love, and they will all mixed up. They will all went one position down. So the 10 is clear. 10 is Lang. Then we have Arnold, Pertil, Iumo, Dietzler, Proll, Philippus, and Polowchuk, Betonen, Richter on 19th place, Kadej on 20th place. So it's now just to see on the end how the time tower is counting down. We have 1.6. This is 3.7. 3.7, 4.3. So it is the SMP car first, followed by the Gladiators car, and then we have Williams on 3rd place. So Yonkers loses 3 positions, going on to 4th place. Walsingham remains 5th place. Yeah. Here we have the final result, and the cars of the 71 is getting 3 places by the 5-second penalties. Many things happened in the last minutes of this race. Really, wow. Really big things, and yeah. Huh. So, that's it for today. This was the second race, a wild race. Dry conditions meant more chaos, more penalties. I mean, Zolder is really a tight racetrack, so it was expected that some things happened. Yeah, and so what to say? I would say thanks for watching, thanks for being in the stream. I know the stream today wasn't really perfect, I wasn't really prepared today, so I hope you will forgive me, and I wish you all a great evening. Maybe I will see you tomorrow on the Prime series, and otherwise have a great 2 weeks, because then we will start on the 3rd of March in Mount Panorama. So this will get interesting. Until then, enjoy yourselves, have a great time, see ya, bye.